Preface to Outwitting the Hun, My Escape from a German Prison Camp. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by David Wales. Outwitting the Hun, My Escape from a German Prison Camp by Pat O'Brien. Preface. There is a common idea that the age of miracles is past. Perhaps it is, but if so, the change must have come about within the past few weeks, after I escaped into Holland. For if anything is certain in this life, it is this book never would have been written but for the succession of miracles set forth in these pages. Miracles, luck, coincidence, providence, it doesn't matter much what you call it, certainly played an important part in the series of hairbreadth escapes in which I figured during my short but eventful appearance in the great drama now being enacted across the seas. Without it, all my efforts and sufferings would have been quite unavailing. No one realizes this better than I do, and I want to repeat it right here because elsewhere in these pages I may appear occasionally to overlook or minimize it. Without the help of Providence I would not be here today. But this same Providence which brought me home safely, despite all the dangers which beset me, may work similar miracles for others, and it is in the hope of encouraging other poor devils who may find themselves in situations as hopeless apparently as mine oftentimes were that this book is written. When this cruel war is over, which I trust may be sooner than I expect it to be, I hope I shall have an opportunity to revisit the scenes of my adventures and to thank in person in an adequate manner every one who extended a helping hand to me when I was a wretched fugitive. All of them took great risks in befriending an escaped prisoner, and they did it without the slightest hope of reward. At the same time, I hope I shall have a chance to pay my compliments to those who endeavored to take advantage of my distress. In the meanwhile, however, I can only express my thanks in this ineffective manner, trusting that in some mysterious way a copy of this book may fall into the hands of every one who befriended me. I hope particularly that every good Hollander who played the part of the Good Samaritan to me so bountifully after my escape from Belgium may see these pages and feel that I am absolutely sincere when I say that words cannot begin to express my sense of gratitude to the Dutch people. It is needless for me to add how deeply I feel for my fellow prisoners in Germany who were less fortunate than I. Poor, poor fellows! They are the real victims of the war. I hope that every one of them may soon be restored to that freedom whose value I never fully realized until after I had had to fight so hard to regain it. Pat O'Brien, Momence, Illinois, January 14, 1918. End of preface. Chapter 1 of Outwitting the Hun, My Escape from a German Prison Camp by Pat O'Brien. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Chapter 1 The Folly of Despair. Less than 9 months ago, 18 officers of the Royal Flying Corps, which had been training in Canada, left for England on the Megantic. If any of them was over 25 years of age, he had successfully concealed the fact, because they don't accept older men for the R.F.C. 9 of the 18 were British subjects. The other 9 were Americans who, tired of waiting for their own country to take her place with the Allies, had joined the British colors in Canada. I was one of the latter. We were going to England to earn our wings, a qualification which must be won before a member of the R.F.C. is allowed to hunt the Huns on the Western Front. That was in May, 1917. By August 1st, most of us were full-fledged pilots, actively engaged at various parts of the line in daily conflict with the enemy. By December 15th, every man jack of us who
Sample complete. Ready to continue?